Do imagine the sun-drenched shores of North Africa in the 6th century BCE. A powerful city-state named Carthage is rising. Behind this rise is a dynasty, a family whose name will forever be etched in the annals of Carthaginian history, the Magonids. For over 2 centuries, from 550 BCE to 340 BCE, they held the reins of power in Carthage. The Magonids, with their vision and ruthlessness, led Carthage to dominate the lucrative trade routes of the Mediterranean. Their story is not just about one family, it's about the rise and fall of an empire. A tale as captivating as any epic. The founder of this powerful dynasty was Mago I. He transformed the Carthaginian army into a formidable force with new tactics and better equipment. Mago I's military reforms paid off handsomely, leading Carthage to numerous victories. But Mago I was also a shrewd diplomat. One of his most significant achievements was forging an alliance with the Etruscans, crucial in checking the Greeks' power. Mago I's reign marked the beginning of Carthage's golden age. He laid the foundation upon which his successors would build an empire. After Mago I's death, leadership passed to his son, Hasdrubal I. Hasdrubal I was a staunch expansionist, understanding that Carthage's prosperity depended on controlling trade. He launched a campaign to conquer the mineral-rich island of Sardinia. The conquest was long and arduous, but Hasdrubal's persistence paid off. Sardinia, with its valuable resources, fell under Carthaginian control. This further expanded the dynasty's power and influence. Hasdrubal I's reign solidified Carthage's position as a dominant force in the western Mediterranean. The next Magonid ruler, Hamilcar I, inherited a powerful empire. He craved more power and set his sights on Sicily, an island of immense strategic and economic importance. In 480 BCE, Hamilcar launched a major expedition to Sicily with a massive army. Initially, the Carthaginians seemed unstoppable, but Hamilcar underestimated his opponents. The Greeks united against the Carthaginian invaders, leading to a fierce conflict. Hamilcar's ambition for Sicilian dominance faced significant resistance. Hanno the Navigator, believed to be the son of Hamilcar I, achieved fame for his daring voyages of exploration. His expeditions, undertaken at the behest of the Carthaginian Senate, aimed to explore the unknown African coastline. Hanno sailed beyond the Pillars of Hercules, facing uncharted waters and unknown dangers. His ships ventured further south along the African coast than any Carthaginian had dared to go before. Hanno's account of his voyages, inscribed on a tablet, sparked both wonder and disbelief. He described encountering strange creatures and vast deserts. Hanno's voyages remain a testament to the spirit of exploration that burned within Carthage. The defeat at Himera did not extinguish Carthage's ambitions in Sicily. Despite the setback, Carthage remained resolute in its desire to control the island, seeing it as a crucial strategic and economic asset. The island remained a point of contention, leading to the Sicilian Wars. These wars were a series of conflicts that spanned over a century, involving various Greek city-states and Carthaginian forces. Hamilcar I, a later Magonid ruler, found himself embroiled in the ongoing conflict. His leadership was marked by numerous military campaigns aimed at expanding and securing Carthaginian territories in Sicily. He focused on consolidating Carthaginian holdings in western Sicily. This region was vital for Carthage, serving as a base for further operations and a buffer against Greek advances. Hannibal Mago, grandson of Hamilcar I, emerged as a prominent figure in the later stages of the Sicilian Wars. His military acumen and strategic vision played a crucial role in Carthage's efforts to dominate the island. In 410 BCE, Segesta, a Carthaginian ally, appealed for help against Selinus, a Greek city. The conflict between these two cities was part of the larger struggle for control over Sicily. Hannibal Mago persuaded the Carthaginian Senate to send a force to aid Segesta. His persuasive skills and reputation as a capable leader were instrumental in gaining the Senate's support. The Carthaginian expeditionary force, led by Hannibal Mago, landed in Sicily in 409 BCE. This marked the beginning of a significant military campaign aimed at asserting Carthaginian dominance. Their initial assault on Selinus was swift and brutal. The Carthaginian forces, well prepared and highly motivated, launched a devastating attack on the city. The city, caught off guard, was unable to withstand the Carthaginian onslaught. The defenders were overwhelmed by the ferocity and coordination of the Carthaginian attack. Selinus fell, its inhabitants slaughtered or enslaved. The fall of Selinus was a stark reminder of the brutal nature of the Sicilian Wars. The brutality of the Carthaginian sack of Selinus sent shockwaves through the Greek world. The news of Selinus's destruction spread quickly, causing fear and outrage among the Greek city-states. The Sicilian Wars continued to rage, with both Carthage and the Greek city-states vying for supremacy. The conflict would see many more battles and shifts in power before its conclusion. In 396 BCE, Hamilcar II led a massive Carthaginian expeditionary force to Sicily. He aimed to deliver a decisive blow against Syracuse, the most powerful Greek city-state in Sicily. The Carthaginian army laid siege to Syracuse. The Syracusans, led by Dionysius I, fought tenaciously. Disaster struck the Carthaginians when a plague swept through their encampments. The Syracusans launched a surprise attack on the weakened Carthaginian forces. The attack caught the Carthaginians off guard, leading to a massacre. Hamilcar II, facing utter defeat, chose to take his own life. The Battle of Syracuse marked a turning point in the Sicilian Wars. Carthage's ambitions in Sicily faced a significant setback. The defeat at Syracuse was a heavy blow to Carthage, shaking the very foundations of its power and influence in the region. Mago II, a descendant of Mago I, rose to prominence in this hour of crisis, determined to restore Carthage's former glory. Mago II was a shrewd diplomat and a cunning strategist, known for his ability to navigate complex political landscapes and military challenges. He recognized the need for a period of peace to allow Carthage to recover and rebuild its infrastructure, economy, and military strength. Mago II faced numerous challenges, including a Libyan rebellion that threatened the stability of Carthage. He personally led a Carthaginian army to quell the uprising, demonstrating his leadership and military prowess. Mago II initiated diplomatic overtures to Syracuse, seeking a negotiated settlement to end the conflict and restore peace. A peace treaty was signed, formally ending the hostilities and marking a new chapter in Carthaginian history. Mago II's diplomatic skills proved invaluable in securing Carthage's borders and ensuring its sovereignty. He ensured a much-needed period of peace and stability, allowing Carthage to thrive and prosper once again. Mago III, the last significant ruler of the Magonid dynasty, ascended to power in a time of uncertainty. His reign began during a period when Carthage was facing numerous external and internal challenges that threatened its very existence. Carthage faced challenges on multiple fronts. The city was under constant threat from its neighbors and rivals, who sought to exploit any sign of weakness. The Greeks, particularly Syracuse under Timoleon of Corinth, posed a serious threat in Sicily. Timoleon's military campaigns were aggressive and relentless, aiming to expand Greek influence at the expense of Carthage. The Romans, a rising power in Italy, were beginning to cast covetous eyes on Carthage. Their ambitions were growing, and they saw Carthage as both a rival and a potential prize. Internally, Carthage was plagued by political instability and social unrest. Factions within the city vied for power, leading to a weakened state that struggled to present a united front against external threats. Mago III fought valiantly to preserve the dynasty's power and prestige. He led his troops into numerous battles, striving to defend Carthage's territories and maintain its influence. In 344 BCE, Mago III was killed in battle against Timoleon of Syracuse. His death was a significant blow to Carthage, as it marked the loss of a key leader during a critical time. His death marked the beginning of the end for the Magonid dynasty. Without Mago's leadership, Carthage struggled to maintain its former glory and influence. The once mighty Magonids, who had led Carthage to the pinnacle of its power, were no more. Their legacy, however, would be remembered as a time of both great achievements and significant challenges. Carthage would eventually be destroyed by the Romans in 146 BCE. The city's fall marked the end of an era, but its history continues to fascinate and inspire to this day. The Magonid dynasty left an indelible mark on Carthaginian history. For over 2 centuries, they shaped the destiny of this powerful city-state. Their story is a reminder that even the most powerful empires are not immune to the tides of history. The Magonids remain a captivating chapter in the annals of the ancient world. Their legacy serves as a reminder of the enduring power of family, ambition, and the relentless march of time.